Well, we're at the top secret we're at the top secret filming location here. Picked up a trailer, marginal deal. I guess it's a 2-year-old Hallmark trailer, 8.5 wide, 24 foot long, like 25 foot up to the V. Today we're going to be doing some spray foaming in the ceiling and underneath. So currently I've got the fan running, heat soaking everything, got the old salamander in here pointed at some bombs, getting those warmed up. Instructions say that you want to have, it's terrible lighting in here, instructions say that you want the jugs to be between, what was it, 70 and 90 degrees. It was like 45, so they're a little chilly. But round one is we're gonna get the jack stands underneath the trailer as high as they go. Time lapse. All right, we got her up in the air. Plenty high enough. I got my light, got the drop cloth, so El Jefe does not get upset. And we'll take a lay down here and take a look at what we got. So they appear to be 6 by somethings, and I'm laying on a rock. It's rather uncomfortable. I'm going to take my duck pre-taped masking film, hopefully, and just run it across the edge here. This stuff is 22 inches by 100 foot long, so I'm hoping that'll give me enough of a drop here that I can just whoop, tape that down. I'll probably throw something over the axles there, and we'll see how that goes here. Well, I tried. I really tried. I made it about 8 foot before I gave up and just ran some plastic over the inside of the wheels, and we'll hope that this doesn't just like explode everywhere. So now, do we read the directions or do we just go for it? We got chemicals, surfaces, air temperature, store it, bad foam, good foam. Maybe we'll throw the big heater underneath it here for a minute. I think we'll do that. Foam must be applied in layers to avoid overheating. Never exceed 2 inches. Target 1 inch. Interesting. Well, probably upside down. Anyway, I'm gonna throw the heater underneath here just to kind of warm everything up, and then I'll read the directions and put it together and catch up. Well, I gotta hand it to DAP to give you enough paperwork to make sure that they can't say that it's their fault. This kit is the 600 board foot kit. Comes with the hoses and a handful of tips. These are the round for the cone sprays. It's probably not supposed to fall out. And then the fan, which I think is going to work better for me. We'll see. But step one, get your tanks warm, 75 degrees. Check them with an IR gun, make sure they're good. Get your hoses hooked up. Once you get the hoses hooked, we will shoot off. Well, once we get the hoses hooked, we will open the tanks. Then we will shoot off a little glob to make sure that we're getting even spray out of both nozzles. Now it says do not tighten. They give you a real fancy wrench here. So we're just going to give that a little wiggle. And one more little snug here. Come on, wrench. Okay. Snug. this in a box while we turn on. Fully open. And then we will fully open the other side. Ooh, that's some interesting looking stuff there. Okay, fully open. Now, the instructions say get your Vaseline off the counter and rub it all around the tip. Don't get it in the tip, just get it around the O-ring, and I'm assuming to keep it from mixing too much. Let's put a little more in there if we can. Okay, so that's in there. Now, on. Then we will go, chow. That was all air. Looks to be pretty even. Now we will take our fan tip, attach that. Boy, that comes out slower than I thought. This is going to be a drippy mess. Circle sucks. Fan works. I think what I'm going to do is throw some more heat on these tanks, because that's not ideal there. Well, this is not going great. I got some heat in it, so we're doing stuff now, but this happens fast. So, and it's a huge mess. Well, I'm gonna finish up the bottom because this is cooking faster than I wanted it to. So I'm gonna finish this, and then I'll go over some stuff when we go to the inside. Well, I guess I didn't really do an introduction on the plan of this this here trailer. I have the Scamper Camper right now, but with a family of 4, and the kids are only growing like weeds. It's unbelievable. Anyway, story for a different time. So we bought the 8.5 by 24. We're going to transform it. I don't know. It's going to be similar to the bus, but only nicer and cleaner, less utilitarian, more like, oh dang, that's a nice little camper hauler, toy hauler thing. Because a toy hauler camper, something of this size for what I'm looking for, I mean, you're going to spend all of $20,000-$25,000. The trailer was more than I anticipated, but trailers aren't cheap, so what are you going to do? So anyway, there's the rundown on what the plan is there. I got the floor done. I don't know if you saw me panicking, but that's what it feels like when you're worried about lighting $800 on fire and it not working right. Moral of the story is heat in the tanks. Get the tanks good and hot. I had that torpedo heater pointed at them for probably the better part of an hour. I mean, it'd get so hot you couldn't hardly put your hand on the side of the tank. Shake it, and then all of a sudden that tank would be cool again. So get heat in the tanks, soak them. I mean, get them 100 degrees. It says so a bunch of times, but you know, make sure you have heat in your tanks. So back to the trailer. What did I learn from down below there? Do not squeeze the handle full tilt. It all it does is just splatter stuff everywhere. Second thing is slow down. Just nice and steady, slow speed. So those are the tips. Heat the tank. Don't squeeze it all the way. And what'd I just say? Heat, squeeze, slow down. Me, slow down. Good one. Anyway, so the roof is one piece solid aluminum on this here machine. It had these in here, I don't know, to quiet the flapping of the breeze. I got it home. It was probably 15-mile-an-hour winds outside, and the whole roof, you could just see the wave of the wind going across the roof, just you know, it's moving around. So I went with the old duct tape or WD-40 Venn diagram. Does it move as it's supposed to? You know, WD-40 duct tape. Anyway, so we're gonna spray foam it anyway, and it came with this. You know it when you see it, this like plasticky, squishy styrofoam stuff. There was some of them in the bottom. So what I did was cut wedges for up here, and then I put some taller blocks in the center, wedges here, and then small ones just to take up the gap. Now I don't want those to hold there for life, because with a little bit of driving around that I've done, these are continually falling out. But now we have a nice soft arc in the roof of the roof of the roof. There's got an arc on the roof. So when I spray foam, hopefully the spray foam will end up grabbing the bars, but not the taped edges here. So when I go to peel everything off, hopefully I'll still have a clean working surface to put some fancy looking plywood or tongue and groove stuff. So I'll yeah, this is how much mess it made. So make sure you put a drop cloth down. I was hoping I was just going to be able to spray without having all that stuff. Another thing, get a marshmallow suit. Look like every other hoser that's spraying spray foam. They know what's going on. They're not going to be covered. I'm sure I got some in my beard. I know I got a big glob on the eyebrow. That could have been a bad day, but anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna get set here. I'm gonna do, honestly, maybe 2 minutes of like spraying while I talk, and then I'm gonna put the camera down on time lapse, and I'm just gonna film it, because this is literally a timed project, and it's a little hairier than I thought. So, well, and now because of the fan tip, let's see if we can pick it up here. Fan tip, cone tip. Since the fan tip worked so well for me downstairs, why don't we switch it up and see what the cone tip does, and see if I learned anything. So this might all go horribly wrong. Let's try it on the... Boy, I don't like that at all. Good thing we tried it on the wall. Alright. Back to more heat, because we're already losing her here. So hopefully that wasn't my last fan tip. Also, something that would be really cool for this project would be a buddy. I guess I can't spray and concentrate on what I'm doing at the same time. But I guess there's what we're doing. I can't spray and concentrate because it's pat your head and rub your belly. And I've never been good at that. So I'm gonna keep going here before I lose too many tips and I have to buy new stuff and wait, and we'll regroup at the end. Well, that's probably not good. I'm assuming it probably shouldn't be creaking like that. I don't know. It's a little crispy on the outside too. I'm sure somebody will tell me why that is. But anyway, 600 board foot when you don't know what you're doing is not enough to do the bottom of a 24 by 8.5 and to finish the last little bit here. So this is also going to turn into a review of the DAP 97. Yeah, up to 97 board feet, pre-mixed, one tank shish kebab. So I'll get this one set up. This tank's already warm because it was sitting in Menards. I'll get that mixed up and start shooting that. Yeah, that's a giant ripoff. I get it. 97 board feet. It tells you how much is in there theoretically. When you turn on this fancy trigger, yeah, look at that. It comes out. So that's fun. But yeah, 97 board foot did this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. Approximately 1 inch-ish. And it's empty. Now it was $200 for that. That's terrible. To do the rest of it was $890 or something. So yeah, there's that. Next time, probably hiring a professional and just gonna pay them the money, because this didn't work out like I'd hoped. But it's up here. It's done. It's not warm anyway. See if my tape theory worked. Yeah. At least something worked out for today. So, there's that. Probably not doing that again. See ya.